Hi, Tech Coach Gina here, and today I'm going to show you how to create a freebie in Kit, formerly ConvertKit. So if you don't have a ConvertKit account or Kit account yet, you can go to techdoneforyou.com/kit, which is my affiliate link. There is a free version and a premium version. So I'm going to be demoing from the free version. The pricing changes from time to time, so depending on how many subscribers you have, you may pay a different amount. So you can change the amount of subscribers and look at their pricing. So the free account, which is the newsletter account, has up to 10,000 subscribers. One visual automation, one email sequence, and one user. And I think that's a great deal. So if you are just starting a business, or maybe you're scaling back a business and saving some money, this might be a good option for you. So always do what's good for you and your budget. So this is just a guide. So let's go to login. I have an existing ConvertKit or Kit account, and let's go to Grow. Let's go to landing pages and forms. And right now I have a couple different forms in here. So I have some free things that I offered. I had some premium things that I offered. So there's really only one active lead magnet or freebie that you want to have at a time. So I'm going to create a new one, and I may want to deactivate my old one. So let's go to Create New. I'm going to select a form, although you could do a landing page. So let's go to Form. And we're going to make this very, very simple. Modal is kind of like a pop-up, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. You could do a slide in, you could do an inline or a sticky bar, so a couple different options here, but modal is what I'm going to go to right now. You can choose a template, so something very simple you could choose, and it's really up to you how fancy you want to get here. So let's just do, I'm going to do this one, Charlotte. So we're going to choose this, and you need to give the form a name, so I'm going to name this after my freebie. So it's just going to be a new guide. 6 essential tech tips for real estate investors. Let's put that in. Investors. Oops. Okay. And I'm going to copy the name into this area. So get your free guide, and it's kind of a long title, so I might want to change that a little bit. It's kind of hard to see with this. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Okay. Okay, so we've got the basics right here. We've got an email address, which is required. It's a required field. You can change the styling if you want. I'm going to keep it the same. I'm going to go to this plus and add the first name. I like to customize that. I'm going to make it required, and I'm going to move it up. So send me the guide. You may want to link to your privacy policy. So let me look that up. techdoneforyou.com. I think I have the link in my footer of my website. So privacy policy is right here. If you don't have a privacy policy, you can always use one of those companies that generates the language for you, but it's important to have that. So let's go ahead and link this, add the link. We're good. Okay. And if you have a premium account with Kit, you can remove this branding here. So you can change the image that's right here if you want to, but for now, let's see, what am I going to do? I may keep it the same, or I might change it. I'm not exactly sure if I'll change it yet. So we have a couple settings right here, and you can customize this or not. Under General, you can show a success message. You could also go to a thank you page if you have a thank you page. For now, I'm going to keep the message. You could do a custom domain. I'm not going to do that right now. You could have an incentive email turned on or not. I'm going to auto confirm. So you'll want to check the laws in your country if you're allowed to auto confirm new subscribers or not. It's up to you. So if they're already a subscriber, you could show them a thank you page or continue to show the form. And since I don't have a thank you page ready just yet, I will just continue to show the form. So let's save this, and let's go to settings one more time. In General, we could redirect to an external page after they opt in. So it's kind of up to you whether you want them to get their freebie directly on the thank you page or not. So that's kind of an additional step you might do if you're refining this. So I'm just going to publish this right now, and it gives you JavaScript that you can put on your website or HTML. And I'm just going to use the JavaScript and copy this. So from here, I'm going to go to my website and log in as an admin. So /WP admin. And I'm going to go ahead and log into my WordPress website. Okay, so I'm logged in. There's a couple updates that need to happen, but I'm going to create a new page in WordPress for this freebie. And I'm just going to name it after my freebie. Oops, that's the JavaScript, so let's just type it in. Six essential tips for real estate investors. I have two builders on here. Usually it's good to just have one. I have the Divi builder, which is my main builder, so I'm going to use that. So let's go to use the Divi builder. And I'm going to need to add the JavaScript to my Divi builder page. Okay, so from here we can build from scratch. We can use a pre-made layout, or we could build with AI. and right now it's kind of loading. You see these spinning dots. So I'm going to use a layout, and this might take a little bit of time to customize. So I'm going to call this free. I don't know if that's going to come up with anything. Maybe opt-in. Divi is really not known for having great layouts specifically. Just search for opt-ins. So sometimes they have templates that work well for opt-ins, and sometimes they don't. And you can use their layouts or not. So I'm not exactly finding what I want here. Let's take out the filter. Simple. This is a simple landing page. It's not really what I want. So I'm actually going to exit out of this, and I'm not going to use one of the layouts. I'm just going to use something very simple. So in this row, I'm going to add a code module for my JavaScript, and I'm going to take this over from Kit and paste it in. And I'll just call this the name of the freebie. And we're going to give a check mark to save this. And let's take a look. So let's publish it. Okay, I published it, but I realized that I actually already had a template started for this. So here's the thank you page. And so remember when I said you could have a success message or a thank you page? I've already got a thank you page here. So I think what I will do is edit this page. And I'm going to modify this just a little bit. So we've got a button. Let's go into this button. Download now. Does this have a link? It does. So right now we have the outdated version of this freebie. And so now what I need to do is upload this. So I'm going to upload this to my media library and then update the link. Let's see, this is the button. So let's just get out of this really quick. We're going to back up just a bit. We're going to go to open this in a new tab. I'm going to go to the media library. There's the library. I already have the PDF created, which I created and updated in Canva. So let's go ahead and upload it. Add new media file. And we're going to select the file. We've got it right here. I'm going to rename it, make it a little bit more simple. Okay, so let's open that. And I'm kind of doing this in a roundabout way, just because I I forgot that I already had a thank you page created. So it's less work if I don't have to create a new template and make more decisions as I go along. So here we have the link, unique link. We'll copy this to the clipboard. This is the freebie product that people will get. I say product loosely because it's free. But let's go back to my page, and I'm going to update the button. So now it needs a new link. So I will paste this in. Control V is paste. And it's got today's date, so I know that's the right one. Let's save this. And let's also update the text. Where is it? Please download your 6 essential tech tips for real estate investors. So check, update. And this is looking a little bit better. From here, I'm kind of working backwards. I'm going to go back to this link to view the page. And I'm going to put that into ConvertKit so that people can download this right away. This goes back to whether you can auto-confirm people or not. So let's just make sure the button works. Is it coming up? So yes, it is working. Awesome. Okay, so let's go back to ConvertKit. We got to make some changes. So we're going to go back to settings. And instead of this success message, we're going to redirect to that thank you page. So we're making the thank you page first. And let's go ahead and save that. We're going to save again, and we're going to publish this. Now, you might want to, let's just go back right here. You might want to do a little bit more design to the page itself that you're working on for this pop-up. Let's just go back here. Maybe I want to change the template. So I'm being a little bit indecisive, but that's okay. So maybe I don't want this picture because I don't have something picked out just yet. So maybe I just want something like something very, very simple like this. So maybe I want Mills instead. So subscribe to get our latest content by email, first name, email address, send me the guide. So maybe you'll want something like this instead. So we'll save this. And the reason why I'm going with this is because I don't exactly have time to redesign a brand new landing page. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So let's go back to my website. And I'm going to look at my pages. So let's go to the dashboard. We have a thank you page. And let's go to pages, all pages. I'm going to search for my real estate pages for this freebie. Okay, so I'm just going to search for real estate because I guess I had already a landing page started. So let me take a look at that. See what I have. Okay, so this is what I have. I actually have one started, so I don't really need this new one that I started today. So you can go ahead and put that in the trash. I'm going to use this one that I already started, and I'm going to edit it. So let's go to edit, and we're going to add the JavaScript code right here. And I'm going to have to update this just a little bit. So we have code from BirdSend. So I don't have BirdSend as an email marketing system anymore. So let's delete out this code. You'll need a Divi code module for this JavaScript. So again, we'll find that in here. So we save this, we'll publish it. JavaScript should be dynamic, so as you change in Kit, you can have those changes carry over when you refresh them in WordPress, but let's just paste it in just to make sure. Code from Kit. Let's go to the check mark, and let's look at this text right here. Text. It just says get started, and I want it to say something like get your free guide, 6 essential tech tips for real estate investors. Okay, so I don't really want to do anything fancy here. Headline. This just helps me remember where things are. Text. Let's edit this. I don't really want to lead people to have to read through a whole lot of stuff or sign up for time with me. So I'm just going to probably make this a little bit more simple. So whether you're just getting started or you're a pro at real estate investing, investor marketing, time and money, just something about the benefit. So I'm just gonna, I don't know. All right, and the button, you could do a button, let's see, share, WordPress, there's a plugin for WordPress. I don't know if I want a button right here, so I'm just going to delete the button. Let's go to update, and maybe I'm going to make this a little bit more fancy later on and add more pictures and things like that, but for now I've got the bare minimum. I've got the code from Kit, I've got the bare bones of the freebie created, so I've got a thank you page saved and the opt-in page. So let's take a look at this right now. Get your free guide, 6 essential tech tips for real estate investors. And in a moment, that pop-up should come up. And if it doesn't, I might want to change this type of report. So maybe instead of using this template in a form, I could use something that's not a modal form. So maybe I want inline. Inline and this one. So save, publish. Let's go back, copy it one more time. Yeah, it's taken too long, so I'm being impatient. Let's go to edit page. And I'm going to just double check that the JavaScript is going to get in here. So here's our code from Kit. We changed the type of the form, so rather than a pop-up, I'm going to rely on something that will show up right away. So I wonder if that's saved. Let's just double check this. Okay, so let's go ahead and view the page by going to the link now, and we'll see if it's showing up as an opt-in form, and it is. However, it looks like it's kind of colliding at this point with my Divi text. So what I'm going to do is delete this part and just keep this part. So let's go to Edit Page. You can see this takes a little bit of patience and time as you're laying it out. So Divi definitely does have a learning curve. I'm just going, you can hide these things or you can just take them out entirely. So I'm just going to go ahead and take them out. So delete, delete. If I wanted to add this stuff later, I could. So let's update this. Okay, now let's view the page. Get your free guide, 6 essential tech tips for real estate investors. Let's try it out. So send me the guide. Thank you for subscribing. This is called Kit Recommendations. You can subscribe to those or not. So all set. Let's download the tips. And there you have it. Ta-da! Okay, so now we have a freebie. It took almost a half an hour to put this together, but you can see I kind of made some changes as I was going along. But here, for free, you were able to create a freebie or opt-in guide, add it to the WordPress website, and easily deliver this with just 2 pages, your opt-in page and your thank you page. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you don't miss the next video. Have a great day.